Hello world, what is up? This is the Vinyl Casket, home to Lamest Taste. You can check me out on Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube, all at one word, the Vinyl Casket, where you can subscribe, like, and comment, hit the bell for much more. We are back for another weekly comic book review. And if you're new to the channel and you've never seen one of these videos before, let me get you ready. Every Wednesday we get the books, we read them, we bag and board them, we take pictures in the light box for the Instagram over at the Vinyl Casket, where we do little mini write-up reviews. We're a little backed up on that, but don't worry, it's coming. And then we sit down with you guys and we review them. We go through them, Indies, Marvel, DC, we rate them 1 through 10, and then we give you a top 5 or 3, depending on how many books we have on the pull list that week for you. So check out the playlist. There's a ton of videos. I've been doing this style video, this series, for about 3 years. So there's a ton of content there. This is every week is labeled, and every pull list from every week for 3 years, what I read that was released that week and how I liked it. Let's get into it. I'm ready. We're starting off with Image and Skybound with issue 6, variant cover of Void Rivals. This is the book that introduced Skybound / Image's new shared universe between Transformers, G.I. Joe, and their own property. It's very strange. It's very weird. I'm really loving it. It's by Robert Kirkman, who is the man who did Game of Thrones. Not Game of Thrones. Why did I say that? Walking Dead. Idiot. I was thinking of a big major TV show. The guy who did Walking Dead. So Robert Kirkman created this concept and this book that connected everything, and I'm really enjoying this series. The artwork is great. The characters are weird. It's telling like an interesting story about these two alien races that think they're different because they're forced to wear all these gears, but turns out underneath the gear they're basically identical. And these two that were crash landed pilots, they were after something, they ended up having to come together. They got back to one half's side, the other one got captured. Turns out that there's a secret and people know, and they're trying to keep them down. There's like an underground fleet trying to get them out. We're overlapping a story with the Quintesson from Transformers. First issue we got Jetfire. I'm really interested to see how deep and how we connect everyone else in here, the G.I. Joes and everything. Transformers has been connecting G.I. Joe, but this book hasn't, I feel like, yet. Maybe. I'm very interested to see what direction they go. Really sick book. I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10. Okay, we move on to Boom Studios with issue 114 of Power Rangers. I'm not sure if this is a variant cover or not, but we're into the darkest hour. We're deep in. We're getting tons of Rangers from tons of different realms and realities, futures, past, everything here. We got these Dark Rangers. We got Good Rangers. We got everything you could think of. It's sick. This story is getting big and quick, and it's just opening up right in front of us. Phantom Ranger's in there doing his thing. I'm having a blast with this. I really hope that these Ranger eggs, these power eggs, whatever they are, like lead us into like fully accepting the Zeo Crystal and getting the Zeo Rangers. I can only imagine that in this they sacrifice the Mighty Morphin powers to take them on, and because we haven't seen any Turbo and any Zeo other Rangers, so it'd be interesting to see them get these powers and then have to go that way. I'm gonna give this a 7.5 out of 10. Moving on to Spider-Man. We're into Marvel. This is issue 38. It says Meet Repo. We met Repo last issue. It's okay. I'm not that excited for Gang War. Honestly, I feel like I was originally, because I was like, oh, it's gonna have all these. We haven't had a Spider-Man like event in a while. Why I think that? Because I'm so used to Nick Spencer run, where it was just every week was something kind of event. It's okay. Art was pretty good. I love Rep Rack. Repo was. This issue felt rushed. It felt rushed with him. His origin was stupid. That was like a throwaway character that was just like, it happened for like 2 issues. It didn't happen for a whole bunch of issues. because this is Legacy 932, right? That happened in 870 something, and then was like something was referenced again in like early not. I don't know. I'm just so over it. It wasn't interesting to me. I didn't like him like talking to himself. I don't know. Maybe it just annoyed me. This week just didn't do it for me. Gang War. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I'm interested in it. We'll see. I'm gonna give this week's issue of Spider-Man, I'm gonna give it a 5.5. But the issue 2 of the Sensational She-Hulk, solid issue. Hulk, I'm loving this design for Hulk. I'm loving. Oh, we got a follower, and the notifications work again. Sick. I haven't had these notifications worked in so long. What's up? So, yes. So, Sensational She-Hulk issue 2. I love the design for Hulk from his other series that I'm not reading anymore. Well, I'm not reading the new one. I was reading the last one. I'm really enjoying his design. I like how they brought back that storyline from the last She-Hulk series that Rainbow Rowell was also reading. It was really cool to see that wrapped into this and see that character fully fleshed out, and have that like full circle event. That was really cool. I had a blast with that, actually. And just the artwork, the storytelling. Rowell has been doing an amazing job with She-Hulk, between the She-Hulk series and now Sensational She-Hulk, and I'm really enjoying it. This is going to get an easy 7.5. Actually, you know what? I'll fix that. I'm going to give that an 8. She-Hulk's going to get an 8. Sensational She-Hulk. Then we're going to move on to DC. We're going to start off with Catwoman, issue 59. It is 9 lives begin here. This is still by Tini Howard, who I love, covered by David Nakayama. I don't know how I feel about this. She died in that big event, and then it's just like she's back. There's no time off. And now they're explaining that there's these marks on her back, and one of them's filled in, and she went into this weird world when she thought she died. And there was a lady that says she takes care of cats and ushers them into their new lives to be reborn. Very strange. Felt like it was a lot of not dialogue, but like a lot of word heavy, not even talking, but just like thought bubbles. I didn't really like the artwork for some reason. I don't know. This issue didn't do it for me. And that sucks, because I've been really enjoying Catwoman since I got back into it. I skipped for like 4 issues, then got right back into it. I'm really, really upset that I don't like it. We'll see. Hopefully it works itself out. Maybe I'll get the next issue, maybe I'm not. It might be a drop. There's a lot of books I want to put on my pull list. For this to like make me feel this way is kind of iffy. I'm gonna give this a 6.6. But a book that didn't disappoint is issue 2 of Jay Garrick, The Flash. Awesome. I'm loving this. I really thought that I might drop it after issue 1, but I'm really liking this storyline. I hate that it's billed as a Justice Society title and not a Flash title. That's annoying. But I am liking that overlap. I'm liking the Justice Society flashbacks. I'm liking the Stargirl stuff. This is a really good series. Artwork is pretty solid. I highly recommend this. This is going to get a 7.5. Variant cover for issue 5 of Titans. We got Titans. I'm loving these variant covers. I had the Wally West one, and now I had to get the Donna Troy one. I really, really enjoyed this issue. Not introduction, but like the inclusion of the new Swamp Thing and his introduction into the Teen Titans, or the Titans, was really cool. The revelation of them finally being able to prove that something's going on with Tempest was really great. I really enjoyed this issue. Solid issue. For a series that kind of has had some ups and downs with me, like, am I going to continue? Am I not? This issue definitely locked in for me. I'm going to give this a 7.5, and we're going to move on to... I'm going to give it an 8. I'm going to give Titans an 8. I know I'm back and forth here. I'm going to move on with an 8 with that, and then final issue of the week is issue number... What is the issue number here? 108 of Nightwing variant cover. We continue with the pirate stuff. I'm really loving this. It's not Redondo on art anymore, which is crazy, but they're continuing with that style of panel design and layout that Redondo was doing with them. With it feels like he's just moving through the page like fluidly, and I love that, especially when they were jumping around the ship and jumping around the fort and everything. That was sick. I'm loving the back and forth between him and that girl, the captain, because they had a relationship when he lost his memory. I'm loving that. I'm loving the Batgirl references. I'm loving everything about this. This storyline is really sick. I'm gonna give this an 8. Easy 8. And then obviously we have to do a top 5. And I just know what it's gonna be right now. I think it's pretty obvious if you just paid attention to what I was feeling here, what is and what isn't making it here. And I believe this is 5. Okay, so we're gonna start off with Flash, Jay Garrick Flash at 5. We're gonna go with we'll mix it up here. Void Rivals at 4, Titans at 3, She-Hulk at 2, and then obviously Nightwing always wins. With that being said, guys, check out the playlist for all the other weekly comic book reviews on the YouTube channel, as well as checking out everything on the channel. Checking out my Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube, all at The Vinyl Casket, all one word. Remember, this is the home to lame mistakes. You can subscribe, like, and comment. Hit the bell for much, much more. Do me a massive favor and stay lame.